Hello world and welcome to the Hollywood Story Part 2. I guess the sequel. This is the sequel in which we decided to go to a parallel universe and try 3 different players. It was suggested in the previous video, what would it take? So we had 2 great players. Maybe we should have done a third one. I'm not sure. So that's kind of what we did. We decided to play 3 players this time. 1 attacker, 1 midfielder, and 1 defender. So who are those players? Let me show you. So if you take a look at Wrexham, we will have Pedri, who is the Barcelona man, the Barcelona youngster, who will be joining Ulsan in 2040, as will the other 3. He's already a very, very good looking player. I think he's a wonder kid. He's got bags of potential. He can develop even further. And I think he can help bring this team to glories. And if 2 players couldn't do it, my thought process is, well, how about 3 players? Maybe it's the best way to try. Who knows? We'll see what he can do. Hopefully he can perform well for Wrexham. Hopefully they can perform well. And yeah, who else do we have? We have Eduardo Camavinga, another good player, a very good all-rounded kind of box-to-box, ball-winning midfielder, whatever you want. He's the guy that will help secure that midfield for years to come. He's also 17, like Pedri. And again, they're both, I think, if they can develop and if they can shoot up quickly and Wrexham can have some money to build training, not transfers, and transfers, who knows. But if they can build their training facilities, they can develop into some crazy people because they'll be getting lots of game time. And finally, I guess the granddad out of them all, because he's 20, is Matthijs De Ligt, the best, the most the hottest prospect out of them all. No, the best center back of them all. Yeah, the best young center back of them all. Yeah, sure, let's go with that one. He's also still a wonder kid, but you can be a wonder kid like this? What the heck? He's already amazing. Yeah, he's gonna bring a little bit of security there. Yeah, well, if this won't let them win the Premier League, I don't know what will. I don't know. But what we're going to do, we're going to simulate 15 years into the future. And if we are on the verge of being awesome, we may simulate all the way to Ulsan. I just wanted to do 2040. Well, I guess we'll jump in 5 years and see how they do. So I'll see you guys in a second. So we're in the year 2025. And as you can see here, Wrexham have been on the up and up. Each year, their position has been improving. So we start with, I guess, the first season where they won comfortably, I think, 2021, Vanarama North League, first, nice. Then, Sky Bet League 2, first, nice. A bit slower, we get to Sky Bet League 1, 15th, then we get to 11th, then we get to 5th. So judging by this projection of how well they're doing, this potentially could be a good shout. I don't remember it being as good last time. But yeah, let's see. Matthijs De Ligt, don't think he's playing for the Dutch national team. Has he improved? I don't really see much improvement. And I can't really compare him to other people. That's kind of awesome for reasons yet unknown to me. But Matthijs De Ligt, how well did you do for them? Well, I mean, obviously, after you came back from injury, you played pretty well. A lot of, kind of good defensive performances. Some goals, actually. Wow, that's not too bad. Yeah, some good assists, some good player of the matches. He's been doing well. Good ratings. Not surprised. He's definitely probably the best defender ever to play for Wrexham. Let's see the vice captain, Eduardo Camavinga, who I don't think has developed much either. So I think we can already kind of see a problem. I think if they're stuck like this, then I'm not sure how high they can push them, because if they're current ability 136, if they're stuck at the same current ability, it's probably not enough to be, the kind of players that carry you all the way to the Premier League title. But, again, once they get some money, maybe they can do a bit better. Who knows? But let's see how he did. Well, in the first season, not too well. Not many assists here, which is weird because he does have some passing, but I guess he's more of a defensive guy as well. And I will want to see how well they won each league, because I want to see how well defensively, because I think this is a more defensive side. Yeah, so he played all right. This season has been probably actually the best for him, which is weird enough, because apparently in the Vanarama National, he only got 7.12 and only played 14 times. Right. Was there a big injury? Oh, there was. 4 weeks. Oh, wow. He came in, damaged his Achilles tendon, 5 months out. Wow. Okay, that's just disgusting. Oh, poor dude. But yeah, so that kind of stopped him. And finally, where is Pedri? The guy where I think everything's running on. He looks all right. Hasn't appeared for Spain, which is interesting. How has he been doing? Well, in his first game, really only 12 goals and 17 assists. So he's not as impressive as Haaland and I guess, Mbappe were. But again, he is a young player who's developing. So I was just kind of hoping they'd develop a bit better. As you can see, they're not actually scoring as much as we kind of thought, which is kind of a shame. I'm beginning to see a bit of a problem here. So let's see how Wrexham actually do line up with this three. Hopefully they're not all injured. Camavinga doesn't even start, quite interestingly. What is this formation? Whoa, what is this? Who is their manager? Right, who is their manager after 5 years? John Herdman. What the hell? Buddy. After managing Women's Club, he went to Wrexham and is doing some weird formations. What happened to Dean Keats? Sacked. Wait, sacked for what? For not winning the league. I think they were expected to win the league. Ooh, so what happened to Dean Keats? You know, before he used to be, I guess he's no longer Everton's level. So unlike last time, that's quite interesting. But yeah, let's just quickly run through. Maybe let's see how well they did in League One last season, and then because they were here for what, 3 or 4 years. Let's see, Wrexham. Where were they? Just missed out in the playoffs, sadly, conceding quite a lot for, I guess, a very good defensive side. What about here? Wrexham, 46. Okay, didn't change much. First year, Wrexham, 55. Okay, so they're conceding the same amount. How about how well they did in League Two? 2021? Oh no, this year. Yeah. So when they won, still 42 goals against. So apparently, De Ligt and Camavinga do not actually lead you to do well in defense, which is insane. Right, let's go back to the very first season. How about they do there? Still 46 goals. What? Did I buy like discount version of him? Did I have a discount version of De Ligt? No, he looks good. I don't understand. All right, well, I guess I'll see you guys in 5 more years to see maybe they manage to get in the Premier League, because, I mean, this image looks good. This image looks good. Maybe we can show you as well the best 11. Camavinga, 27 goals. Pedri, only 45 goals. De Ligt has the almost same goals as Camavinga. Wow. Huh. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you guys in 2030 then. Oh boy, right. So after we said everything was on the up and up, things started going on the down and down and the up and up. So they got promoted to Championship and instantly back down. Awesome. 24th. No way. How did they do so badly? 68 goals conceded. So apparently, De Ligt and Camavinga do not bring defensive. So I'm beginning to suspect the only way to win this, to do as well, is just maybe put like 4 or 5 attackers? I don't understand. How is this possible? This is insane. This is just insanity. Right. Okay. Well, that kind of knocked me out of what I wanted to do. Wow. Let's go find Wrexham again. So that's a bit disappointing, but they did manage to get promoted last year. So maybe they conceded a bit less goals. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I'm actually not really sure what the hell's going on. Okay, 39 goals, a little bit better. So maybe football is a team sport, and two defenders or 2 defensive-minded players, they don't help. I mean, to be fair, they were comfortably in the playoffs, and they could have won it as well. But to get relegated, so there must have been an injury. There must have been an injury to someone. Let's see Matthijs De Ligt. How has he been doing? Okay, so it looks like he's been playing stable from 2025. He's been doing well, very well actually, even though they've been conceding quite a lot. 7.41 when they get promoted, and 7.8 when they got relegated, conceding quite a few goals. It hasn't still appeared for the Dutch national team, which is sad for him, really. Let's check Camavinga, who's the captain, or the vice captain, once again. Hasn't developed. Worried. Very, very, very worried about that. How has he been doing? Well, I think 2025, not much. He had a good season in League One, 10 goals, 17 assists. And in the Championship, not as well. But, I mean, still average rating of 7, meaning he's doing well. I'm very confused. Is Pedri not scoring? He's on the bench, quite interestingly. Pedri is just not scoring or creating. I mean, kind of, 14 goals. Ooh, he even dropped to 6.89 in the League One. That's when the dip happened. I am very confused with this player. Did he get injured at all? I mean, nothing super drastic. How about Camavinga? Let's just double check. I don't understand. I honestly do not understand what's happening. A lot of injuries. That's a lot of injuries. Yikes. That could be something that's kind of stopping them. What about De Ligt in terms of injuries? Yikes, that's a lot of injuries. So, I mean, another slight, but damn. I am disappointed. I am disappointed in Wrexham. Let's see how other managers are doing. Oh. Oh, this is a different story. A lot of managers, actually. Ha, Scott Carson. Oh, nice. Scott Carson's... Oh, not first job, third job. Okay, wow. How about Dean Keats? How's he doing? He is now at Boston United. Interesting. Now we have Ashley Palmer, who is an ex-player of... Well, he was playing when we still started this. Not the best guy, good at motivating, does not have any tactical knowledge or ability to look at players. Wow. So yeah, wow, that's quite disappointing. So let's just jump in. Let's just jump 10 years. There's no point of making this longer than it should be. Yeah, let's see how they did in the end of their careers. So this is when they're just starting to reach, not retirement age, but like their peak. This is their peak. So at their peak, if they don't do well, oh boy, I'll see you guys in a little bit then. Okay, and here we are, and we are back, and I do notice a little bit of a problem because, they're not here anymore, and that probably means they have transferred out, but let's just see this. So they managed to get promoted the next year. Okay, they realized, okay, what the hell, guys, and kind of stably managed to survive 10th place in their first season, so that was good, and then kind of a yo-yo, and then destruction, and they're now stuck in League 1. As you can see, they are not here. Let's go for best 11. We'll be able to see them this way. Eduardo Camavinga looks horrible. He has got no physicals. He's 37. He's playing currently in Ulsan. Played 4 games already. Not bad. How well did he do? Well, let's see. 30. From here, again, some good performances. Decent. I'm very, very disappointed. I mean, he had a good season. I think that's the season they actually did quite well. 7.15, 7 goals, 15 assists. So he's been playing regularly, and then in his last few seasons, he's actually starting to play less and less, but he's still good at 37 with this amount of physicals. He's a very good player. Has not appeared for the national team, unfortunately for him, but he has played 773 games for them, for Wrexham. Nice. What about Matthijs De Ligt? Well, I was going to actually double check. He has played for the national team, right? I think he played 5 games only. Awesome. Wow, no pace whatsoever again. Let's see, 2030. Still a decent player. Not scoring as much anymore. Not assisting. Not even doing well. Yeah, you can see here they're not really contributing much to the game. The final person is Pedri. What can he do? Wait. So he's played 1,000 games overall. Only 180 goals. I'm pretty sure Haaland and Mbappe managed to score that in like 2 seasons, 3 seasons. Wow, so Pedri might have been the wrong choice. Maybe we should have picked a more striker. But you can see here, he is also playing lower. Still hasn't played much striker. Let's see his career stats. Okay, so he has gotten one of his best goal return in Sky Bet Championship. That's a good season that they had. Not much in terms of anything else. I wonder where he's playing. I wonder why. He's not scoring and creating much. I mean, if he was creating a lot, that would have been something. But damn, this is actually quite depressing. This is very depressing. Wrexham is stuck. They didn't manage to get out, unfortunately. Wow. So the highest they managed to get into, and I guess Haaland and Mbappe managed to get to as high as Premier League. They didn't even manage to get as high as that. Sadly. Quite sadly. Well, that's a bit of unfortunate stuff. Let's check general. Are they legends? No, they're not. But they are icons? Yes. So De Ligt is, Pedri is, and Camavinga is. Right. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. That's a bit sad, really. I'm brokenhearted, not gonna lie to you. Managers. Ay. Okay, so you can see here, Wrexham was being kind of not torn apart, but completely just not stable, not really much. No one's winning anything. No one's really... Wow, that's kind of a lot of managers in the past 20 years. How is Dean Keats? Is he still managing a good team? He isn't. He's been thrown around the lower leagues. Hartlepool, Maidstone, Salford. Is Salford still in the lower leagues? No, League 2. Nice. So, yeah, awesome. Well, let's just see the last team of Wrexham, I guess, and see if they have actually any good players. Yeah, they went back to a 4-4-2. That's awesome. They have a 2.7 million rated player who's 18. Whoa. Good dribbling. Why is he a striker? I'm not sure, but he could be a good winger. Really good mentals. Wow, for an 18-year-old. Is he one of their own? He is one of their own. Nice. That's just crazy. I did not expect. Would we recognize anyone? Let's go for like a 34-year-old. I thought it was Patrice Evra. Jack Elliott, Koulibaly. Koulibaly? Oh, it's a random guy. Awesome. Let's check transfer history. How have they been doing? Ooh. That's the sell stuff, isn't it? So they didn't actually buy anyone, so their buying power did not increase. On the outs, wait, no, that's last year, right? 18 million. There we go, 18 million. They managed to sell a few players, a few good players. Jamie Ross, who are you? Not playing well for Swansea. Glass Butcher, regular starter. Had a meh career. So yeah, wow. Apparently, having 3 players, a defender, a striker, and a midfielder, did not do well. I wonder what will it take to do Wrexham? What will it take to make Wrexham champions? Premier League champions, really. Landmarks, in terms of competitions, League 1 champions, promotion, relegation, promotion, champions. So they've really only won 1, 2, 3. They won 3 trophies with De Ligt, Pedri, and Camavinga. I am shell-shocked, I'll have you know. But yeah, well, anyways, I do have another idea for what we can do to Wrexham before I before I guess Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney decide enough is enough, stop filming films in Wrexham, it doesn't work. Wow. But yeah, so this was disappointing. I expected much better from this. But yeah, wow. So I guess this will be the perfect end for this. I didn't want to make this too long. Yeah, so next video will come out soon. I will have a little bit of a different approach to it. I'll be a little bit different. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.